Hello. I don't normally do automotive stuff, but I'm having a bit of with the car being parked up so much and not doing anything for sometimes more than a week. I'm finding the battery is actually just kind of draining too much for it to start. So I have bought one of these bad boys. So let's take in the side, so let's cut that out. Right, so essentially, quite obvious, 4.8 watt battery solar charger. The reason why I went for this one is because first of all it has the 12 volt connector and the ODB connector, so as well as the ordinary clamps, but I park on the street, so it's a bit difficult to try things out and leave it charging with the bonnet open, so, or hood if you are American. So let's slide this thing out. This has literally just arrived, so I think this is my first viewing as well. So, and that's quite tight. There we are. It's not light. I mean, let's check the box over there. And there is a bit of tape to cut out to reveal a fairly sizable solar panel, actually. Yeah, it's really quite something. So first impressions is it's fairly light. I don't think this is going to have too much trouble really. So this should just either sit on the dashboard, or I might be able to get it to sit on the rear parcel shelf. We'll see how it goes. Because with how my car is configured, it has the ODB connector underneath the driver's side, but it also has two 12 volt sockets, one in the boot and one in the dashboard. So I'm hoping that I can configure this to use the boot connection. Just put that to the side. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. So I was expecting soccer pads, but obviously not. But the way the cookie crumbles, some screws. So we've got the 12 volt cable, the battery connectors, which probably won't get used, the ODB connector, and another connector to indicate that it's picking up an electrical current. So this is obviously indoors, so it won't work. But let's see what happens. Of course, yeah. So let's move that out the way. And yeah, so I'm just going to have a quick look at the general quality and feel of this really. So there's a bit of weight to it, but a lot of that weight is in the cable. And here's some ratings. So 4.8 watt solar charger. So the rated voltage is 17.5 volts. The rated current is 274 milliamp. the open circuit voltage 21 volts and open circuit current of 342 milliamps. So yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is take this out into the car and give it a whirl. So back in a moment. Right, so this is the solar panel. It's about the size of a tea tray, so if I just pop that on the window. And I've got the OBD connector, which on Volkswagen is under the driver's side footwell. So forgive the dodgy camera work for a minute. I'm going to try and get this plugged in. Yeah, so it's quite a long reach back there. There we are. So this is now plugged into the OBD. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I think this needs to be used to test whether it's getting current. So let's try that out, shall we? And there we go. So I'll just unplug that, plug that back in. So yeah, it's getting solar power. So and then I just plug that in under here where the other end of the cable. Again, poor camera work. So now that should be charging my battery. Yeah, so that's what it's like. Okay, according to the manual for this thing, you need to unplug it before you start the ignition. So yeah, I've got a fully charged battery, so this isn't really a bench test. It's just a quick look at the solar panel itself.